Hello. So I'm back with a quick post open house video to talk about some of the inquiries I got after the video. So one of them was about what's the first step to get into the home buying process. I say this to buyers that approach me across the board. Some people, take it as off putting or that I'm trying to get in their business or anything like that. But really, the first step is to get pre approved. You can pick your realtor, but going to see houses is not the first step. The first step is really to get pre-approved so you know what you can afford, you know what your budgets are, you know what programs are available. Sometimes there's down payment assistance. There's just a lot of variables that go into being pre-approved for a mortgage that I really can't help you with. I have references for a bunch of mortgage professionals that I work with that can help you with that. But it's the first step just because, especially in this fast market, if you don't have a pre-approval and you see something you love, you can't make a move on it until you get a pre-approval. Some of the lenders that I work with are able to get pre-approvals very quickly. Should you want to put in an offer, within hours, but sometimes they can't. And a lot of people look for houses on the weekends, and every single lender doesn't work on the weekends. So it's really important to get a pre-approval, not because I don't want to work with you, not because I don't want to waste my time, but really I don't want people to get disappointed, because if you see something, you want to be able to put in an offer, and you really need that pre-approval to be able to put in an offer. Some things in some markets are flattening out. I'll be honest with you, in Farmington Hills, the days on market are going up a little bit, but still, if there's a well-priced house that's in good condition and beautiful, they're still going fast. So you still want to be able to jump on that good deal. And when you have a agent like myself that works 24 hours a day based on what you need, then, you can go ahead and put in that offer if you have that pre-approval. I've been known to one of my clients, she's my Facebook friend, she's my real life friend. Linda will tell you there was one night a listing came through, I don't know, it might have been 10, 11 o'clock at night. And as soon as I got the alert that it came on the market, I text her, she got back in touch with me. I sent that offer over. When I called the agent in the morning, she was shocked. She was like, oh my God, I just put that on last night. But when you're already pre-approved and ready to go, you know what your budget is, you know what the bank will lend you, you have a banker that you're already working with, a mortgage person that you're already working with, that the other agent can verify with, that could be the difference between you getting your dream house and not. So I just want to get a little context and background to why I ask people about whether or not they're pre-approved, and why I say that's the first step. It really is going to be key to you being able to buy a house, unless you're paying with cash. That's quickly, and then I'm going to get off. That's another thing. When I work with sometimes investors or even homeowners that are going to pay in cash, I ask for proof of funds. And in a cash transaction, that's really the equivalent to a mortgage pre-approval. There are some sellers that won't even don't even want me to show a property unless I have proof of funds and can send them over some type of proof of funds. And what proof of funds consist of is usually some kind of bank statement. A money order can be used if you don't have it in a bank account, but something showing that you have that amount in cash, liquid, and available to make a purchase. So those are the two things that you want to have as your very first step in trying to acquire a property: either proof of funds, if it's a cash offer, or pre-approval if you're looking to get a mortgage. I said I was getting off, but this really is the last thing. So I just talked to someone who wanted to, who said that they weren't sure, what their credit looked like. And, they were going through, cleaning up their credit, and, tried to kind of give me a timeline for when they would be ready. I go back to talk to a mortgage professional, because there are some things that you would think intuitively are going to improve your credit that actually might not. I remember I thought whenever I wanted to improve my credit to get ready to make a purchase, pay everything off. Not always. That's not always the best way to improve your credit score, because a mortgage professional will talk to you about utilization. So sometimes if you have a high limit but you have a low balance, that shows that you have the discipline to make payments, but you also have a low utilization, like you're not living off your credit card. So mortgage professional, always the first step. They can tell you if you're not ready. They can give you a good idea of when you might be ready. If you're looking to sell, talking to a mortgage professional. If you're going to buy something else, sometimes they have bridge loans. So, they can really tell you what you need to know to get started in the process and get started right and get started quickly. So, any questions, you can always DM me. I'm happy to answer questions, whether you're ready to buy or you're not. I'm happy to answer questions for you or a family member, whoever. So just give me a DM and I'll call you back. Bye.